So welcome back, everybody. We're doing another traveling job today, and as you can see, we got the little Solis H24 loaded up. We're gonna do some stump grinding. So on the back, we have that new Baumalight 1P14. That's their newest little lightweight 230-pound stump grinder right here. I'm demoing this for the company, giving them feedback, and we're going after some hardwood stumps today because they want feedback on that, and I know y'all do as well. This is their newest little prototype, and look at it. It's rated for 15 to 30 horsepower. A lot of people keep asking me why did they come out with this, because they have a 24-inch version, 24-inch wheel, a lot larger than this one, but it can run on a 25-horse tractor. Well, there you go. Did you see the sticker? This one is rated all the way down to 15 horse. So if you have a really small tractor, they're trying to design something for this size, smaller, and a little bigger that should be relatively affordable as well. We're gonna find out today on some hardwood stumps. We're gonna go help a friend out, and let's see if this does a good job on those types of stumps. All right, y'all, we just got loaded up on my Iron Bull tilt trailer, and a lot of y'all have been telling me, we just recently got a little way safe hitch. We're trying to do a lot of cool towing stuff right now on the channel and to help me out. But this has a gauge in it, and it tells you tongue weight, and you gotta have 10% of your fully loaded weight of the trailer plus whatever equipment's on there. And I have been getting comment after comment because we have so many different types of not only attachments like this, but equipment. Everybody keeps telling me to paint lines on my trailer. I'm not painting lines on my trailer, but let me show y'all what I am doing. Once I get the proper tongue weight for this specific load, because every load's gonna be on the trailer differently, you just take your phone, zoom out. Now I can see what's on the trailer itself, snap a picture, and I'll just create a loading folder. Now I know right where that's at to load there in the future if I have all these same attachments on. Makes more sense to do this because I can literally do about 50 different combinations of equipment and attachments based on what's front and rear, and that's all going to determine where I load on my trailer. And I can quickly go through a folder on my phone, bam, I've got it, we're nice and safe, ready to tow. All right, so let me show you what we got going on. We got little red flags everywhere marking stumps. We've got older stumps, rotten stumps. We've got new green stumps. And all of this is due to multiple hurricanes that's come through this area over the last year. Not to mention, this area got hit really hard a few months back by a spree of tornadoes that come through here and some really high winds. We've got a stump field everywhere. You see even little things like this that I can see. We're ultimately just trying to help them out with their lawnmower so they're not catching all this stuff, ripping the deck off the bottom. So we've got small little rotten stumps. I mean, there's just flag, flag, flag. We've probably got 20 stumps we're going after today, just all through the property. As you can see, I've already got a green oak stump. Did great, pleased with that. Some of these are pine stumps. Majority of them looks like oaks, best I can tell. Maybe some hickory, but some are old and rotten. We can blast right through them. Some are small. And then we've got some decent sized ones. Thus far, man, this little tractor package right here with that little Baumalight stump grinder is doing awesome. It's doing better than I could have imagined. All right, so this is going to be a pretty good test right here. This is a good size, relatively green oak stump. As you can see, it was rotten in the center. One of the reasons the tree come down right there. But we're going to have to grind all the way out from there to here. It's going to be a really good test on this. So thus far, y'all, this thing has been doing awesome. The one thing I've got to be very careful of, thought I was going to have more problem than I am. I'm trying it on a quick hitch today, which is really loose fitting. Something like this, you're going to want to make for sure you've got all your turnbuckles as tight as you can and there's no slop or play in your equipment, because we need this nice and solid. So as it's taking chunks out of the stump, if I were to have my turnbuckles and everything loose, well, this is going to want to jump around on it as it takes a bite, and then it's just going to not perform properly. So you want to make sure everything's nice and tight. I'm kind of just testing out the quick hitch. Shockingly, I thought it was going to jump around and play more than it does in the quick hitch. It's doing a really, really good job to be such a small cutting wheel on this thing. All right, y'all, what do you think about that? That went a whole lot quicker than I thought it was going to. So we ground down about 6 or 8 inches. We're gonna come back and level all this with the rake. You can mow right over it. This thing is impressing the heck out of me to be such, you know, a small kind of lightweight package here and rated for such small tractors. Didn't really think it was going to be capable of getting stumps this big, especially hardwood stumps. Thus far, this has ate up everything I have thrown at it today. All right, y'all, here it is next morning. Time to wrap this video up. I got home late yesterday. I mean, I worked the majority of the day, worked this equipment hard, so we're wrapping up the video this morning. Y'all, as I sit here and think about all that we accomplished yesterday, I'm amazed. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts, but man, the more I run this equipment, the more I'm impressed. I say this all the time. I used to think like 25 horse tractors were toys. Now that I've had one for a year and have put about 100 hours on this thing, I no longer think that. You could a homeowner could legit justify something like this and actually make some money on the side with one of these. Get you a root rake or bucket and go do some dirt work. This little stump grinder right here, oh my goodness, y'all. You talk about going to make some side income on that. Now we'll have to see the life expectancy of teeth and wear and tear and things like that. So y'all, I wound up grinding probably 20 to 25 stumps yesterday. I didn't show maybe half of them on camera because I felt like I was running the video long and boring y'all. But I really wanted to put this through its paces. And by the way, we ran the tractor about 8 hours yesterday, mostly stump grinding, which is, you know, heavy PTO usage. And then we used the root rake, we dug up stumps. Y'all seen that we made a big brush pile and burned a bunch of stuff, and I only burned a half a tank of fuel. Talk about efficiency. Run this the majority of the day, grinding stumps, and I burnt a half a tank of fuel. That is crazy. While this may not be what somebody's picking up to go make money for a living, for the homeowner that's looking for like an affordable package, I can't wait to see what these are going to come out at price-wise because, I mean, it's got to be quite affordable. For example, with us doing over 20 to 25 stumps yesterday, I guarantee if we had hired a professional in, it would have cost more than that piece of equipment. No doubt in my mind for them to come out there and grind stumps for almost 8 hours like we did. It would probably cost quite a bit more than that, would be my best guess. So if you're like me and want to own your equipment so you can grind stumps again in the future, oh man, that just makes perfect sense, especially if you've got a small tractor combo like this. So if you're interested in tractor, I'll put a link down there. Baumalight, I don't believe has this on their website yet. I mean, it looks like it's in full production mode, but it's up to them to decide when they're going to release it. They do have some other models, so I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to go check out the next size up from this, and then they have multiple ones above that, including hydraulic swing, everything else. So all that'll be down in the description. Go check it out, man. All right, y'all, we appreciate you for watching and supporting the channel. It's because y'all were able to travel around and go help people out and do things like this. We just love being able to do it. I love making the content, and I am happy that y'all are enjoying it. And we're going to continue to do some traveling. We have some big and super fun jobs coming up that I think y'all are going to appreciate. We'll catch you on the next one.